Hi guys, I'm back with another review. This time I'm looking at a third-party figure. This is from Mastermind Creations. This is their version of IDW inspired Rodimus, or Hot Rod. I guess it's more Rodimus. And this is from their Reformatted light, and this is R-27, Calidus Captain by Mastermind Creations. You see the box here is fairly standard from what you'd expect from Mastermind Creations. They have this kind of squared off kind of pattern that they have on here with reformatted across here and a rendered image of Rodimus here, kind of in a bit more of an attack mode. And then on the side here you've got some nice kind of silver embossed writing on here which confirms the name of the character. A little picture down here. Come around to the back and it shows him in his robot mode and vehicle mode carrying his weapons, which I'll show you shortly. Same on the other side, slightly different, and on the bottom you've got all the warnings. Another picture on the side here. With the with the figure itself, you get your instruction booklet, which doubles up as a comic. Which is called Fire Inside, and this is by Hector Sigma. And you just go through, and it's a pretty decent comic actually. I think it's about 10 pages all in all, and it features some of the previous characters from Mastermind Creations, as well as Rodimus, who kind of goes back to Hot Rod to kind of get his mojo back, so to speak. And it's part of a series. So the next one you've got is Ace in the Hole, which I shouldn't say. I kind of have been told who that would feature, but I can't say anything too much about that. And it gets you get like a little bio card thing with it, which I'm a big fan of these ones here. And on the back here you get a strength, intelligence, 6.5 for strength, 8.5 for intelligence, 9 for speed, endurance 6.5, cast 8, courage 7.5, firepower 5, and skill 8.5. And then you get a further figure at the picture at the top there. Accessory wise, it comes with this kind of G1 blaster gun here, which fits in his hands just fine, like that. And then he does also come with this kind of bow and arrow set here, which you can kind of move these bits in and out here. It does also store away in vehicle mode, and it's red plastic. You've got orange paint added on here and silver on the tips of here. And again, he holds that in his hand just fine. You just pop it in there and close it over. And you can hold it like that, or however you so wish. If you want to bring it down like that, you can do. You can also take it out from his hand like this, and I believe it stores on the back. So I have seen it store on the back. So does it just peg onto here? I have seen it peg on the back on the instructions. Yeah, so the way they have it plugged in is just like that on the back there. So you can have it like that if you wish to. Then unfortunately folding these bits in can be a bit of a challenge, but you have to kind of move them sideways if you do want them. These bits are a bit fragile, so you do need to be careful with those. It does also come with an alternate face. I'll show you the face that comes with it first of all. So give you a bit of a close-up. And it's very much IDW Rodimus, with kind of all the flares and pieces that kind of stick out here. The paint's pretty nice on him. You got yellow in here, orange coming up here, grey in here, grey around the face, and these blue metallic eyes down in here, which is all done very well, and grey underneath here. The head can rotate all the way around. Can it? I say that? No, it can, because it's kind of stopped by... Oh, it can if you really want it to. The only trouble is because this bit here is kind of brought up. If you bring it around to the side there, you can't actually see him. So it's only really kind of at the side angles here. You can turn around and kind of get a decent pose of his face without kind of this bit getting in the way. And then to change the head, you just pop it off. I'm not going to do it actually because it's not mine. It's on loan, so I'm not going to do that. It just felt a bit awkward there, so I'm not going to do it because it's not my toy to break as such. This is on loan to me from Paul Goodenough, a good friend of mine. He's just been to TF Nation, which is a convention, Transformers convention over in the United Kingdom, and it's held this weekend, or this weekend in terms of filming. And yeah, it's one of the figures that he picked up, and the alternate one is exactly the same. He's just got a little bit of a smirk on him. As you can see, the paint detail on it is pretty impressive. So yeah, thank you to Paul to loaning me this and let me have a look at it, really. I'll take this out of this hand. That fits in just fine. There's a place for that in vehicle mode as well. That's just a grey plastic. We've gone over the articulation with the head. These bits peg into the side here. Haven't quite pegged in this one here. The little way that it works, it kind of pegs into the like the back wheel here, and then also into this bit here. Yeah, so that's on here. Yeah, their arms kind of come out. You see I popped it out there, but it kind of comes out here, and you can rotate it around here. You can get it all the way out like that if you so wish. But yeah, it goes all the way around. It does get in the way there, and on mine sometimes this bit pops out here a tad, which is a little bit annoying. It didn't happen first time actually, so it may be just due with the transformation. I haven't quite got it spot on, but you can kind of get it out like that if you wish to. This bit rotates at the top, and you've got like a double jointed elbow, so you can actually get it all the way up to here. This bit rotates around and does move up and down a little bit, and then the hand is just one solid piece with the fingers moving in and out here. They do rotate around as well, and you kind of get a rotation down there as well. You do get waist articulation in here as well, and ratcheted legs that kind of come up to about here, to the front to about there, and all the way back there. You get a swivel at the top of the thigh there, a nice bend in the knee which goes all the way back to there, and the foot moves forward and back and side to side a little bit. And the legs are very much re-engineered off a lot of the Mastermind creation figures that I've seen recently, including Yeagertron and Death's Head as well. So there's the same legs that you get with those which have been added to this figure. I think the Cyclonus as well. In terms of paint, we mentioned the head. You've got yellow paint on here, which is done really nicely. Sometimes that's quite tricky to do on red plastic. These are yellow plastic pieces, which are done nicely. This is orange paint on red plastic and silver, which is done really nicely. And these are fairly sharp, yeah, but they don't feel brittle at all. It's quite nicely done. This is orange plastic here. This feels like it's painted like a slightly duller red. The paintwork mainly is down here, which is done nicely, but then it kind of, you notice then the lack of paintwork on other parts of the figure. So you get silver in here with these red little arrows, silver going across here and on his legs here, and some silver in here as well. Where it kind of think I would need a little bit of paint is in the crotch area here, and in this section here. You do get some red paint used in here, but it's very close to the actual red in here, so it doesn't really show up that well, unfortunately. And I think you've got grey paint in here as part of the head, and these are painted yellow as well, and orange paint on the back here as well. So overall, it's a good look to him. Like I said, very IDW, closest I've seen anyway. I haven't had any of the other figures in hand, but he looks pretty impressive in robot mode, and like I said, he's kind of MP scale. So if I get him alongside the Titan's Return hot rod here, you can kind of see the differences that you've got there. in terms of height and build and everything else like that. So obviously it depends what you kind of collect. This one's kind of, well, I don't know if you're saying go more masterpiece or not, but he's kind of like a Voyager size figure. So depends, that could be your hot rod and this could be your Rodimus, depending on how you want to look at things. If you don't want to wait for the is it Prime Wars one, I can't remember what it's called, Power of the Primes one, Rodimus, and then to transform him, I'll try and go through that as I can. So you get hold of this piece here. First of all, I think unpeg these arm pieces here from this bit here, and then you move forward and they actually peg into there like that. Again, go forward, and they just peg into there like so. This head piece here and this piece here is going to come out. I think these bits come out like that, and then this piece kind of comes back here. It's a bit tricky to do, so you have to kind of poke it from behind there just to kind of feed it through like that, and then that's going to come through, and you see there's a little peg there. I'll just peg into there, and then the head kind of rocks back a little bit, and it'll kind of tuck into there like that, so it's all kind of hidden away like that. And these are the two back wheels here, and then from memory, this piece kind of comes forward like that. Can't remember if this bit comes out like that or not. Yes, it does. These bits do come out. So then what you want to do is you want to rotate this bit around, this waist section here, like that. So it then comes round to the front. And you can see how it's kind of lining up already. These arm pieces here, you want to bring them round, I think, from memory. No, it's like that. And they will peg into the side like that. And then these arm pieces will peg into the back like that. So once again, fold it in like that at the back, then fold these round and the arms kind of clip into each other like that. Then you want to line the legs up. These bits kind of come forward like that as well, and there's a little clip on here. This bit lifts forward on either side, and then what happens is the leg kind of folds round like so, and then it clips into the side. So there's a little clip in here which relates to that. That clips into there, clips round, goes into there like that. And then this, well, let's clip all this together first. So move these bits together like this. This section is going to come in and just slot in nicely like that. These bits are going to come down on the other side like so. So then what you need to do then is kind of push this back section towards it like that, and everything should click into place. Might just need to lift up the feet slightly. That's it, just to click these in like that, like so. And then you are pretty much done for his vehicle mode. I just think these bits at the front here just need to come in and click in a little bit closer there. I think that's it all lined up from what I can see on the instructions here like that. So you've got him all lined up like that, and it's a very obviously futuristic looking hot rod. You've got the two wheels at the front. They are plastic wheels, all grey, and you've got the two ones at the back here which are kind of underneath. He rolls fairly well. It's kind of like a cross between the kind of an updated hot rod and almost like a futuristic, you know, like a Batmobile. And then you can get this bit here. You can pop the gun on the top here, like so, and that just pegs down nicely on the front here. And then if you want to get hold of this piece here, you can peg this underneath, I believe, like that, and that does actually help hold the middle bit together. And then you've got him like that, and that's his vehicle mode, and he rolls pretty nice. The paint and everything comes together quite nicely in this mode as well. You've got the orange, silver on here, silver going down in and around here as well. I've got that down all the way. Probably need to bring these bits up a little bit higher just to peg it all together. So orange on here. The nice, I love these little blades that come out here. Very well done. I noticed on well, I say mine, my friends, that these bits do come out a little bit, and you've got these sharp bits on the back here as well. So all together it's pretty decent. I could probably do with a little bit more paint here and there, but overall I think the figure's pretty good. It's probably as close as you're going to get to kind of an IDW hot rod from what I've seen. This is probably, I haven't played with the other ones, but I'm a big fan of this guy. I think he looks pretty decent. I can see where they've re-engineered pieces from the other figures that they've got to use for this one. I'm a big fan of the comics as well. The criticism really is it could do with a bit more paint here and there in a few little places. And I guess the other thing as well is the thing about the head, rotating it around. You can't, places where you rotate it around, it doesn't quite, you kind of miss out on the face if you rotate it around all the way to the side. But it's pretty nitpicky really. Overall I think he looks pretty decent. I have to just work out now where to put the Autobot insignia on him. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.